Hi everyone, it's Adriana here. We're gonna do a walkthrough of the entire upstairs level, and then my stager here, she's gonna give us helpful hints and tips of what we're gonna do to refresh the space and bring it to life. So we just walked in the front door. So here is the entryway. As we're coming in the front door, there's this really great area, high ceilings, and Lindsay, go for it. Give us your expert thoughts here.
So basically, when I walk in the front door, one of the things I'm always thinking about is what are buyers going to see as their first impression? It's super important from that first 5, 10 seconds as soon as they walk in. My goal is to make sure that we're not looking at features that might be distracting. I want to create a really nice flow. I want it to be welcoming and inviting because this is when they make the decision whether they want to keep walking through your property.
So as you come in, like I said, we're here in the entryway. You go to the right, and there's a really cool office space here. Lots of built-ins. Lindsay, what are your thoughts in here?
So, one of the things that I want to do is we're not going to ever fill it to capacity, but you want to give people a little bit of some warmth and the idea of the space. It's obviously it's an office space, but we don't want to fill it to capacity. Just give people like an idea. Make sure that it feels a little warm and welcoming. So we do things like we're going to add some chairs, add some greenery, do a little bit of accessories in here. You really don't have to go crazy with staging. It just is like that marketing tip or trick to just make it feel inviting and warm in here.
Yeah, totally.
Mhm.
That you would want to work from.
Yeah, that you want to wear.
Yeah.
I just want to make it look inviting to people.
So as we head back into the entryway, we're going to go towards the main area here. Look at how beautiful.
So pretty.
You have this really nice wide entryway here. So
Yeah.
give us your thoughts on here, what your vision is for this area here.
Yeah. So some of the things that I have to try to keep in mind or is that I don't want to distract from selling features that are going to stay and things that aren't going to stay. So I have to kind of keep some of things in mind. Again, we're working on making it warm and inviting. In this instance, we're going to probably take this large art installation down because I am immediately drawn to this piece and I'm not really paying attention to some of the main selling features. It's kind of that balance because it's most likely not going to go to the new buyers. So we're kind of thinking about these things. We're depersonalizing it.
Oh, totally makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah.
we're depersonalizing, and it's kind of a specific piece of art. So
Absolutely.
it's just one of those things where it's like I want it to create like a really nice flow, and I want people to walk down this hallway, have a little warmth. We're
We
gonna
want this, but this. Yes, and this to be the focal point. Because you're walking
I
in.
don't want anybody to miss that. That's what's important.
For sure.
Because when you walk in here, some of these amazing features, it's your fireplace, it's your mantle, it's the windows, it's the view. So it's that fine balance of warmth and purpose to the space. But I really want to make sure that we're not missing selling features.
Absolutely. Okay, so what are your thoughts on, so art versus no art?
So it's a fine balance because I notice here right away, my eye is drawn up to these really vibrant photos up here. Me, even as a stager, I miss things right away. It looked right at the art. And so if we're going to pull art down, it's going to be something like this. So this room might not need a lot of art. Okay, look at the windows and the fireplace. It's just a fine balance.
We want these views, right? Awesome. And what a great fireplace, too.
Beautiful. I mean, the mantle alone right there is it's amazing. So like if I were looking at this room, maybe the only place I would ever put a piece of art would just be like here on this wall.
Okay.
And that's it. I mean, you don't need any more art in here. They
Okay.
almost could be left blank because here's another selling feature I really want to like highlight.
That is awesome. And look how cute that ladder, right?
And the ladder, if you don't see that very often. So that's
Yeah, that is. So, and what would be your thoughts of putting here in this particular space?
so if I were thinking about this space, it looks like a little reading nook to me.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
like that I like the directions they were kind of going with the chair. I'd probably do like a cute little sitting area over here. This is where I would want to do. I mean, it's a bookshelf. You
Yeah.
know, read a book, have a cup of coffee or a drink, and sit and look outside.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. In here, we're going to be definitely removing the
The pot hanger.
hanger, that the core piece here, but the space pretty much speaks for itself. But you always come in with your
Yeah.
magic tricks.
So I always think about like depersonalizing. I try to stay away from intense, vibrant colors where I can. And the only thing that I'm seeing in here are these pendant lights. So it's a little thing, but I just want people to just look right through. So we would be recommending doing a clear or nondescript lighting fixture here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And the reason also why I would recommend a pot hanger coming down is it's kind of more meant for living. And again, it's a distraction to me. I really want to let people see right through, look at the cabinetry, look at the countertops. And it's, people might not want that.
Yeah,
They might not even want a pot hanger there.
totally.
So easy takedown.
And honestly, like at our house, I put all of my pots in the drawers.
Yeah.
And so
It's a
just
tough
clear and tidy.
Yeah. It's kind of a personalized thing.
Here's the other great feature about this is these incredible views. And this is a little tricky to see out this one, but
Amazing.
this really speaks, the artwork.
Yeah.
Art is the natural beauty here.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And then dining space here. Lindsay, what are your thoughts on round versus a square rectangular table
So
for the space?
yeah, so I always look at the space and just kind of see what did the original builder probably intend for the space, and you can kind of look at it and figure out what they were going for. Here it's rectangular. I look at the length of the room. There's a fixture right here, so this room pretty much lends itself to rectangular, and we can actually go bigger in here.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay.
when we do our staging table, we'll likely go a little bit bigger
Awesome.
because it can work in here.
Okay. Well, let's head on over into the primary suite.
Yeah.
Here's the entryway ahead of us. And then primary suite here. Wait till you see the views as well.
And love the main level primary. This is a great selling feature.
Right? Okay. Take it away. What are your thoughts in here? What would you do here in a perfect world with your staging?
So every time I look at a primary suite, I think about a lot of different things. I'm thinking about your photo. I'm thinking about where is the photographer likely going to be standing to make the best shot for you guys for your photos. I also think about logistics too. Where is it likely intended to put your bed? If I look over on the wall, I see light switches, electrical areas,
Plugs and
all the
whatnot,
plugs. That's probably where your bed is intended to go. I also think about making sure not visually cutting off a room and a space. Depending on where you put your bed, it can cut your room in half weirdly. This is kind of your main intended area. So I look at the space, and I also think about the largest bed I could put in your place while looking appropriate. Here it's a king.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
And still large enough because obviously their bed was there.
Yeah.
There was a couch here, which would,
And we'll probably eliminate that for staging because
agreed.
yeah. So
But it's large nonetheless.
it's large,
right?
Yeah, it can very safely fit a king, 2 nightstands, and still have plenty of circulation space.
And I love these vaulted ceilings in here as well with all of the natural light.
And look at that balcony.
I know. Here, I'm going to give all of you guys a quick peek off of here. Look at how stunning it is. We just got another fresh blanket of snow last night. Beautiful views. Okay, and then there's a good-sized walk-in closet here.
Plenty of space.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory here. And I never wanted to
Jane, like, unless somebody asks me to, we'll typically leave your closets empty unless you want us to. Sometimes we'll do a few things, but closets usually speak for themselves.
Totally, I agree. And then we have our bathroom here. So, tub, built-in tub here.
So, primary ensuite bathroom is a really important room. So, we're going to treat this with a lot of attention, just like the primary bedroom.
Okay.
So, some of the things I'm going to be doing is we're kind of looking at some of the art they have and just thinking about, okay, maybe they're a little bit too personalized. We might want to go with a different vision or direction in here. We're thinking about like what's here, what can we use? We might use this dresser somewhere else. It's really pretty. We're just going to keep it light and bright.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Usually if I see, again, here saturated colors, I don't want anybody to come in and be as turned off by something as small as a rug, which sure, Philly, but we're going to keep probably rubs off. I want to show the floor.
Okay.
We're going to do light or cream colored towels, some greenery, just keep it light and fresh.
I love it. So
But a secret sauce.
I love it. Well, thank you, Lindsay. Appreciate it. And stay tuned, you guys, because in the next couple of weeks, you will be getting a sneak peek of the final product.